this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love the journey, love the soul group that are most definitely helping us back into our divine unions. And I do divine love healing. I can connect to your souls and get you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. That's for you and your twin. And I see everything like a film, so I give you a write-up of everything I see, a guided mantra, and a 3-card angel read. I've also just started doing energy reads with this amazing deck, which is so great. I just have to say, because this just shows how much of this is all coming full circle and is predestined, because this is a heart that I use in my healing. And a while ago, like a few months ago, I remember it was Aloha Pink Bella. I think she's got this deck as well, because I remember watching one of her reads and I remember seeing the heart and I thought, oh my God, that's the heart that I use for my healing. So I was just kind of like, wow, that's amazing. And now, since doing energy reads for people, what has it just shows again part of the soul group, right? Because they've written back to me and said the cards have reflected things that have come through in their healings because the pictures on them. And of course, I can't remember every single healing that I do, but because it's all very visual. But it's an amazing thing because these cards are just incredible, because they really do paint a picture and give really kind of good, just really spot on. And I just want to say as well, somebody came back to me because for the readings that I do, I never thought I'd be doing this, I have to say. So when you know, if you're wondering what you're going to be doing and, you know, thinking about setting up a channel or thinking about, you know, doing your own, whatever it is, then I would just say go for it, because you'll be supported and it will sort of all fall into place for you. A lady who came to me for healing, she said that she's just started helping at a shelter, and the day that she hadn't heard from her twin in a while, the day that I did the healing for her, she heard from her twin. The great thing about it is he sent her a picture of him landscaping a patio, and she said that normally he just, you know, texts back one-word answers and would never, you know, send a photo. And so it just made me think, because I know that mine is doing an upholstery course at the moment. And in all of the readings and the healings that I've been doing, it's about the divine counterparts getting themselves set up in the physical, financially, etc., to be in the right place, to come forward to the union. And so just the fact that mine's doing an upholstery course and hers was landscaping a patio, I thought, well, you can't get better confirmation than that, right? So I was like, okay, this is brilliant. So if at the moment, if for the healing or for an energy read, then using this deck, these cards, because they're just brilliant, then it is £20. And if you buy 2, you get 3. If you buy 3, you get 4. 4, you get 5. 5, you get 6. 6, you get 7. 7, you get 8. And 8, you get 10. And it's all, so you can then use them and intersperse them between an energy reading and a healing, whatever you prefer. Okay, so the other thing that I do is do a crystal grid, which I was guided to set up on the Lion's Gate for me and my twin to come into our unions, and now I put that out for everyone. So you receive pieces of rose quartz, which looks like this, which I infuse with the energies of Holy Fire Reiki and have the intent to bring twin flames into union. So it's all about grounding our spiritual connection into the physical. It's all centered around the forest lovers who are entwined for eternity around the oak tree. So it's about using the tree energies to actually root this into our physical reality. And you become part of a soul group that are then helping all the way around the world to ground this energy of unconditional love onto the planet. So I have to say that today I have a song, because what was coming through in healings yesterday was again the Greece theme, and it was like we go together. And the other thing that was coming through was Robin Hood. So I'm going to put the 2 links to those in the description box. Robin Hood, again, the message around that was that he is collecting his money right, to come and save the maid Marian. So, and, you know, he's basically getting his dowry ready. That was sort of the premise of the healing, ready to ask for the hand in marriage with the gold coins. So, but what happened last night is I went out for dinner with friends. It was the most, again, your twin spirit working through conversations, because virtually every person they were talking about had my twin's name. And then I've said that before, that my twin is a skier. And she starts telling me that she's doing work for a ski snow dome. And she also works for this leisure company that has my twin's name as well. So I was like, okay. It was just like one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. I get into the car, and because yesterday there'd been, like, in healings, lots of Grease songs coming through. I get into the car, and this is the song that was on the radio. Hopelessly Devoted to You, and it was a whole radio show on Greece. So the transformation, right, the transformation of coming into the other side of who you are, right? So that's what Sandy does, that's what Danny does. They open themselves up to the person that they really are. So this is the song, I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Guess mine is not the first heartbroken, my eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know, there's just no getting over you. You know, I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. Well, not technically. I don't agree with that line, but we are getting on with our lives and making ourselves live the life of our dreams. But baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, I'm hopelessly devoted to you. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go, hold on till the end. And that's what I intend to do, because I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Well, and we all know how this ends, right? Because they transform and they get their happy ending and they get there, we come together. So, and this card, again, really telling that it's double 4. 4 is about grounding, 4 is about stability, double 4 is 8, 8 is about infinity, being constantly supported by the universe, having an eternal flow of love, of money, of wealth, of abundance, of happiness, of joy, and everything. So we are supported by infinite, eternal flow of love. All right. Well, if you want to come to me for healing or to join the Crystal Grid, then please do. All details are in the link. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. The other thing that happened is I put the intent for the energy reads to be healing as well. And so I just did one last night, and the lady came back and she said, oh, your voice is really healing. And I was like, oh, that's so nice of you to say, because I do put the intent for the reading to basically have a healing in it. So you can, the more you listen to it, the more you get that healing. So there you go. If you want to have one of those, if you want to come to me for a healing or to join the Crystal Grid, please do. All details are in the link. Okay, have a good day. Bye.